Temperatures are life-threatening. The homeless and unsheltered are particularly at risk, but they also impact those who don't have reliable heat, people who may lose power, and people who may not have reliable transportation. Helena leaders have been working with local nonprofits on what resources are available for those who may need help during this sub-zero weather. MTN senior political reporter Jonathan Ambarian has more.
In light of the dramatic weather the Helena area has been experiencing, local governments, service providers, and other organizations from around the community have been in contact to make sure that they can connect people with the services they need.
When it gets below 15, 20 below, that's pretty serious, and we don't want folks outside if we can prevent that.
Jeff Busher with the United Way says their partners have been stepping up to provide help. He said God's love has so far been able to find space for those looking for shelter. St. Paul's United Methodist Church opened its doors during the day and is ready to stay open overnight if needed. The Red Cross has offered resources and is ready to step in if there are serious power outages or other emergency situations. Busher says the Helena community comes through in times like this.
We have seen folks donating blankets, coats, anything they can, because we know as a community folks are concerned and they want to do something.
Helena City Commissioner Andy Shurtleff says right now the city is mainly serving in a support role. He said Helena police are directing people they meet on the streets to service providers, and the fire department is ready to ensure any temporary shelter space meets code.
Partnerships are how we get through stuff like this, whether it's the city, the county, the state, nonprofits, faith community, citizens of Helena, all working together to make it through this week.
Leaders say this situation is a reminder of the need for long-term planning on how to be ready for emergencies like this.
What we need to do is get through this situation and then continue the conversation of what we can do on a more permanent and more planned basis so we have a facility for folks in these situations.
Busher says the long-term conversations about the need for affordable housing and additional shelter space will be going on into the new year. If you're interested in participating, you can reach out to him at the United Way. In Helena, Jonathan Ambarian, MTN News.
Helena Public Schools announced that they will be closed tomorrow due to the extreme cold. Schools will have at least one staff member on hand in case a student arrives unattended. Jefferson County High in Boulder will also be closed. This morning, transportation staff ran their assigned bus routes to see what roads are safe and which ones to avoid before picking up students for the school day. When making decisions on whether to cancel school or not, officials say it all depends on the conditions. Superintendents are constantly monitoring conditions and work with a variety of different community stakeholders to help finalize their decision.
We work with the county transportation department, our city officials, our city law enforcement, and we're basically monitoring road systems, see if it's safe for our community to pass to schools, in combination with whether our buildings are warm and can receive students.